doing today? I'm Nina at Musco Spiritual, and today we are going to be channeling a message from Mars for the zodiac. So, who is Mars? You can look at Mars as a deity, you could see it as the planet. I like to describe Mars as an energy. Mars is the energy of action, of getting things done, of um it's our libido, it's our sexuality, it's how we have sex, it's what triggers us to act, to respond. And in a negative way, it could also be our aggression, our impulsivities. Is that even a word? It's our impulses. There we go, we'll go with that. So it's the color red. It's a masculine energy. It rules Aries. It's exalted in Capricorn. Um, Mars is lit. Mars is lit. That's all I'm gonna say. So to further go into this, how we're gonna do the reading, how the reading is going to be constructed, I'm going to break it down into elements of earth, air, fire, water through the zodiac signs. So there's going to be 4 different readings. How do you choose? How do you know which reading will be for you? Okay, so I'm gonna do this based off of rising signs and whatever your Mars is in, whatever zodiac sign your Mars is in. You could even look at both of those. Like if you have like 2 different zodiac signs for either one of those placements, you can look at both of those if you feel called. So you can choose between your rising sign or your Mars sign or both. Okay. How do you know what your rising sign is or what your Mars sign is? For us that don't know, it's so simple. It's so easy. You actually can find out on Google. So you want to go to Google and type in free natal chart. There's many websites for it. You could just pick. I would just pick between the first 3. Um, those are usually the most popular, most used. And you're going to need your birthday, your birth time, and your birth location in order to find out what your rising sign is and your Mars sign. Okay, so that concludes this intro. It's going to be at the beginning of each reading. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Hi again, y'all. Hello. Okay, so this reading, this Mars message is for the air signs. So if you have a rising sign and or a Mars placement in an air elemental, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, then this message is for you. Okay, so right off the bat, I am getting what's what Mars wants you to do is to stop procrastinating. Yeah, you've been sitting on something, you have been battling either yourself or in a battle with others. Um, Instead of really concentrating on what will best serve you. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of conflict I'm seeing. I'm seeing inner conflict, I'm seeing potentially conflict with others, and then also it's just like this stagnancy, like this hardship, like this, it's like you're distracted from your to-do list, from the goals that you've set in place, from the things that you really want to do. And Mars is like, it's time to get back. It's time to get back to yourself. It's time to give back to yourself and stop procrastinating. I'm even hearing for some here that you may have found yourself in the middle of a dramatic situation with someone or with a group of people. These people you're very close with. It could be your soul tribe, it could be your siblings, your mother, your dad. It's somebody that you're close with. Um, Spirit is saying, not Spirit, Mars is saying that it's time to let the negativity of that situation go. So for some of you, part of how you're going to let that negativity go is to actually say you're sorry, to see where you've where you were wrong in that situation. And for others, it's going to be distancing yourself from that person, from the trauma, from the experiences, from the negativity, from the feelings. Even if it's just for a while, it doesn't have to be forever, but there's definitely this need, this call to make swift action towards um, letting go, to surrendering that to source for healing, because it's like there's literally only so much of that your body can withstand, that your cells can withstand before it starts to break you down. And that could also be why it's been hard for you to stick with the things that you've been wanting to do, to your to-do list, to your chores, to for some of you, you've even had like difficulties on the job. For some of you, you may have even found, you may have um, been recently fired, or you are in a job that is not fully fulfilling your needs. It's just not anymore. And it's like Mars is saying that there's nothing I can tell you that you don't already know. It's like you're the type of person, you see things for what they are, you know things for what they are. You have an intuition that is very advanced. So there's nothing that I can't tell you. However, it is time to get out of these feelings of lack, these feelings of victimhood, and just begin to get right back on your path of whatever it is that you're wanting to do, your goals. You aspire to do something in this world, in this life. And Mars, I'm seeing a few different elephants. So what I'm hearing, I'm even seeing an egg. It's time to set the intentions. It's time to reset the attentions. It's time to recalibrate. It's time to reattune with yourself and with your goals. And it's also time to admit that some things probably aren't for you anymore. That it's probably time to let that go. It could be some of your goals that's not really measuring up. It could be a person. Okay, it could be a living situation. For some of you, it's time to move on from where you're living. It's time to move on from something for the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and for rising and Mars placements. It's time to get a move on because the odds are in your favor. It's like, but I mean, if you stay stuck in this, it's like Mars is saying if you decide that you're not going to do something about this, then Spirit is going to come in and do something about this for you. So it's like you could do this the easy way, or you could do this the hard way. Because either way, you can't keep going at the rate in the direction that you have been going in. You have to recognize that you are strong and you're a capable person. I know you know this. You know this, but it's time to apply that. It's time to get on with the getting on. It's time to release the distractions. It's time to release some of these hardships that no longer serve you, because really it's up to you at this point. It's up to you. Now, it could be up to you. Spirit is allowing you the space for this to be up to you. But if you don't, Spirit will take over and switch things up. The beautiful part about this is I'm seeing that with this switch up, with this change, the odds are in your favor. Whatever it is that you're going to step into, whatever new intentions, whatever it is that you surrender to, is going to be so beneficial for you. It's going to open up doors. It's going to open up new avenues, new channels of existence, of just being, where you realize, wait, I don't have to just settle. I don't have to just be unhappy with something. I can be present. I can be happy. I can have whatever it is that I truly want. Like the world is your oyster, is what I'm hearing for air signs. Yeah, you're ready to come to life. Whether you realize it consciously or subconsciously, you are ready for these new steps. All right, so let's see the advice. Let me read these cards and then we'll finish up our message. It's time to stop procrastinating. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and so proud when this is behind you. Yes, it was exactly what I was saying. And then, okay, gossip dims your glow. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and that includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. That's even with yourself. So if you've been doing a lot of negative self talk, stop. Stop. It's time to stop that. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. So yeah, that is your message. That is your message from my air signs. I hope you enjoy this reading with Mars. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a beautiful day. Bye. One last message from my air signs. I forgot to tell you some other confirmations or keywords I saw. Okay, so we got clocks, we got mermaids, we got seashells, we got Happy Feet, the movie, we got penguins, we got ice, snowing, we have Hindu dancing, we have Vedic astrology, we have 222, 444, 555. Okay, I just wanted to come in one more moment and tell you some confirmations. Thank you again.